Hi guys, it's Opheana Sikaal here to share a little more on spiritual life and how to go about moving through all the different ascension energies as starseeds, lightworkers, sensitive empaths, etc, etc, etc. So today, some of you may have noticed we've decided to bring in the decimal points to the ascension numbers that are coming in due to the fact that we're finding the fine-tuning is necessary. It's really sticking around the 8s and 9s at the moment. We're finding it's assisting people to zone in to the different regions, the different flows that are happening within the 8s and 9s, and you can really feel when it's pushing a little more, just asking you to fine-tune certain areas of your life if you're not doing that, and if you are, the synchronicities are quite divine and it's a confirmation in that area as well.
I've been reporting since October 2017, and we started with some of you that may have looked at the graphs, and we report the graph once in a while as well. Started with 3s and 4s, and it would go up to a 5, and there was no real pattern, and then all of a sudden in October a pattern started clicking in, and the last, I don't know how many weeks, but probably 4 or 6 weeks, there's only been 8s and 9s, and there's almost only 9s coming now. And so we wanted to bring more detail into that. We love numbers as well, but the difference between, let's say, 7.8, which would be an 8, or an 8.4, which would be an 8, is very different, and even an 8.5 and a 9.4, it's very different energy. And so we needed to refine that, and that's why we decided and felt very guided to bring in those decimal points. It's not to get more and more pedantic about this type of stuff, because it's to support you to understand what's really happening. And when we do look at the graph, we're always excited because it's such a massive clear trend line, and it kind of goes up in little blocks, and the blocks are now 8s, and they're almost moving into 9s. And so when we bring in the decimals, we can see even more refined patterns moving through. We know everything is getting intenser. We know there's more energies coming in. We know the collective consciousness is under strain to raising consciousness. Those that are not choosing are being pulled, dragged along. Those that are can really fly, but it's not always easy. Some days are hard, some days are easy. Some periods are easy, some periods are hard. And so all of this can assist, and it's not meant to be this, oh my God, today is a 9.6 when we do hit those numbers. I'm going to stay inside and hide, just watch a video all day, and I'm not going to do anything or watch movies all day. It's not about you stopping to live your life, but to be mindful that there are these big energetic waves in effect, and they're bringing up all your stuff. So if you're starting to feel depressed, or your body is really feeling like it's really under strain, all of that stuff is part of it. You got to deal with your emotions and let go. You got to deal with your negative thoughts, look at the patterns and really not start, but change them. You got to really become light. But if you do feel low, it could really be a part of this, because your lower level stuff is being brought up, scraped from all the depth of your cells and your energy bodies. Time for you to let go. And this is why we really felt guided to start sharing with you guys on a decimal level, okay? So we're probably not going to start sharing, 9.67.
You never know.
You never know, but it's not really.
We'll go with the guidance.
It'll go a little bit too far, probably, but you never know. But at this stage, this feels really clear. And so we've just started doing that a couple of days ago, and every single day you'll be able to see the update on the divineheart.com.au website, on Facebook, just Opheana Sikaal, and also on Instagram, which is Ascension, Opheana, and Sikaal. Yeah. So whichever one you like to follow, it's all there.
Yes. So just a general update on the energies coming through. They're very intense energies, as we say every single time in the 7s, 8s and 9. We've really noticed with people around us, clients, etc., they're really going through some tough initiation times, especially when interacting with 3D, especially when trying to do things in an old way. And so if there's a bit of toughness going through, really look at, okay, where do I need to simplify? Where do I need to get some clarity? Where do I need to let go? Again, I go on and on. It's about the letting go, because if you do let go of the things that aren't suiting you, that's when the lightness can come back to you. You're letting go of something that is not you, and then you can stream in that beautiful synchronicity that is truly you. And when you feel that synchronicity, that lightness, that freedom, that peace, that harmony, that's you feeling you. So if you're not feeling that, then you're not really feeling you. And just to add as a little side note, of course there's a collective energy, so really working on, okay, am I in the collective energy? Can I be a part of it without, you know, harmonizing myself with the negative collective energy? Can I rise above situations, etc.? So of course there's always elements, there's always connections. We're here to make change, so we're in it, but that gives us also free will to share with you, for you to share with us, etc. So use what you can within this realm to stay within your fourth density authenticity, to stay within your spiritual being and beingness and doingness. You get to choose this. Truly choose this. And if there's been some really hard times, you know, really looking at, and this is not to beat yourself up at all, this is just your team's guiding you and saying, hey, this area needs a little bit more fine-tuning, this needs a bit more refining, this needs some clarity here. And as, again, a high-density starseed, this is a heavy reality. So you'll be, you know, moving through different tiredness in the physical body, different ailments, different joint things, different situations going on through the brain. The neural pathways can be firing in different ways. Downloads, getting rid of old neural pathways, creating new ones. And you're like, whoa, my brain is not what it used to be. What is going on? It's you're upgrading to what is actually important. People really coming back to what is important, because maybe all of the information you learnt in your degree, maybe only 10% is what you need now. So really just being open to the new you, the new high density in this realm you.
And everything can feel really fast or really slow, really strange. At times you feel like you're flying, like you're the ascended being, and you're carried by the angels and the archangels, and everything is amazing, and your gifts open up, and wow, it's so beautiful to be here. And other times you feel, am I ever going to be happy again? I feel depressed. I'm making no difference here on earth in this incarnation. Everything is wrong. I'm on the wrong timeline, etc. It's okay to move between those differences and the timelines, and your body to move through different things, your body to change in form and shape, and everything is open, because everything is such an energetic time. And it's okay if one week you feel very depressed and the other week you're flying high. Just enjoy that and try to do your best to be in that energy, low energy, and tap your way through it, meditate your way through it, get guidance as to what you need to let go of or what you need to fine tune and change in your life. And for some of you, there's big things that need to be changed, but you're resisting. Well, it's not going to get easier if those things need to change. As a high-level starseed, as a starseed here, you have all the capabilities of doing this. You've done it a zillion trillion times in other lives, other dimensions. You're good at letting go. You're good at making quick decisions. You're brave. You're courageous.
Yes,
so remember. Be courageous. Be brave. Do it. If it needs to change, do it. If you need to move, do it. If you need to get out of your job, do it. If you need to get out of a relationship, do it. If you need to boundary people, do it. And when you are flying high and your inner sight and your inner knowing opens up and you can connect to your teams and everything feels amazing and you feel the heartbeat of Gaia, enjoy it and really savor those times. And whatever flow you're in, it can change very quickly. Move and maneuver with it. And as you raise in consciousness, on average, the time that you will be feeling good will increase. However, because the energetics are getting more and more tight, everything is squeezing and pushing and pulling, you'll feel that as well. So just always wanting peace and harmony and love and light. It might be rough in these times, but go for as much as you can get while dealing with all the other stuff. You can do it. You can make quick decisions. Things don't have to take months of pondering and thinking about what could I do. Let me write. Let me write, you know, in my journal about it. Let me meditate on if I should change jobs. If you already know you should. Do it. Be courageous. This is all yours. You know, always run what we say through your own system, what is truth for you. But we know a lot of you that are holding on to things that you know you should be letting go of. It's time. Do it. It doesn't have to take a long time, but transition smartly. Make moves smartly. It doesn't have to be, righto, I realize this at 5 p.m. today, and tomorrow at 9 a.m. everything's going to change. You know, have a bit of a transition plan, but do it if it needs to change. That's all part of these energies. So we're not off track here. We're spot on with these energies because they're just increasing. And you'll see with the decimal energies, you'll see patterns arising, more fine-tuned patterns that we don't know of either yet. We're just seeing that it's constantly raising, and falling back to sevens. We haven't seen them in months. No,
yeah. Yes, I totally agree with you.
Great. Looks like we're done then.
So I just want to add that, just to pause for a moment. I just want to add as a little reminder as well that these challenges, these initiations, as you know, are there to invite you to seek something new, to learn, to be, to change. It's to call to you to be more of who you are, because if you're uncomfortable, you're not being who you are. So if you're going through a challenging time, these are all communications to you to desire more, to get out of a situation that is deeply uncomfortable for you. And so we thank these situations, as uncomfortable as they may be. You look at them and you say, got it. Okay, I am going to move out of this little whirlpool of soupiness that I don't need to be in. I'm going to rise above and look at it from the side here. Yeah, that's not what I want. So I'm going to be, you know, in fourth density over here. Thank you very much for the lesson. I got it. I'm seeking. I'm expanding. I'm desiring something other than that. Myself. My beingness, my I am energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you, and many blessings on this really massive journey that all of us are going through. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.